All right, there we go. How's it, everyone? Apologies about the delay in getting this live stream live. We were testing out a new piece of software, which obviously didn't work. So hopefully you can see and hear us. Lindsay, nice to have you with us as well. This is a very much an impromptu sort of live stream, and I think we're going to have a bit of an issue. I'll send this link out afterwards, but obviously people aren't on this link, so hopefully people will figure it out that they can refresh, and we'll take it from there. So yeah, Lindsay, weird times, man. We were supposed to do this at 9:30 this morning, and obviously President Cyril Ramaphosa was supposed to do an address to the nation last night, and then it was put forward to this morning, 9 o'clock, and then 9:30 came, and that was when we were supposed to do our thing, and we didn't want to compete because I think we'll lose that battle. So here we are now, just after midday. Apologies once again for the delay. Lindsay, how are you feeling at the moment?
Yeah, I'm pretty good, thanks, Brad. I think we're all going to have a couple of ups and downs, and yeah, you've been working hard at something to help people like me and those in our community, as well as the public at large, to keep us motivated. I've obviously seen a little bit of what you've had cooking for us and that you've been working hard on, but just like everyone else, I'm very interested to hear what it's about. So, Brad, let me ask you, what have you been working on?
Yeah, before I get into that, I just need to apologize, and I'm sure everybody will understand. I've been sort of working from home for the last 18 or so months, and I'm pretty cool with it. I'm happy with working, but we've got our kids running around. Obviously, schools are closed, and our next door neighbors have decided this is a great time to do renovation. So literally just outside my window, I've got a whole bunch of builders who are working with an angle grinder. So if it sounds like I'm in a butchery, I'm not in a butchery. It's them cutting timber next door. So apologies about that. I see we do have a whole bunch of people on. If you have just joined us, apologies about the delay. There was some tech issues. We tried a new platform and things didn't pan out the way we wanted it to, but we are live, which is great. And if you wouldn't mind sharing this into any running groups that you're part of, I know lots of people follow us because they train for Comrades, but if you are in any Comrades groups, or if you're in our Facebook group, please share it in there. It would be really appreciated. And if you can see and hear us, let us know in the comments. We love sort of seeing and hearing where people are from. Let us know where you're joining us from, and are you coping? So it looks like Kelvin's in Australia. How's it, Kelvin? Charmaine's joined us as well. How's it, Charmaine? Charmaine was training for Ironman South Africa, and obviously bleak that's been cancelled. We've got Jolene on with us as well. So yeah, fantastic. Lindsay, thank you for that. So just to give you all a bit of background, and we're sitting with a bit of a situation at the moment where our entire community is built around people training for specific races, and you are all suffering the same fate that we are, with races being cancelled and postponed around the world. So that's the situation we're sitting in right now. The one big one that a lot of people who work with us train for, Comrades, is up in the air at the moment. Comrades have obviously said all systems go as it stands right now. They sent out a press release last week saying that they will revisit that decision at some stage. But as it stands right now, Comrades 2020 is going ahead as planned. So we need to work on getting you ready for Comrades 2020 as planned. And that is why we've come up with what we've come up with. And we wanted to share it with you today. And hopefully you love it. And hopefully you'll sort of be part of it and part of this community. We're pretty excited, or I'm pretty excited. I've mentioned to Lindsay and the rest of the team here at Coach Parry what I have been working on. It's been a crazy week, and we've managed to get it up and running. And for a lot of South Africans, it's a fairly new concept. For a lot of international runners, it's not. And South Africans got a slight taste of it last week with the Irene Ultra sort of announcing that they are going to be running their race as a virtual event. And we had been working on a plan at the same time to do what we are sharing with you now, which I think is pretty cool. One of the dangers that we I don't want to say the dangers, one of the things that as a team we are worried about is people running in groups. There's lots of misinformation going on about how hectic this thing is, how dangerous it is, and some people saying people are overreacting. I just want to err on the conservative side. To be honest, I haven't been out the house since last week Sunday, so it's a week. Our kids have got serious cabin fever, but it is what it is. I'm not doing it for me. I'm doing it to be part of the solution, not part of the problem, and that's why we've done this. So we want to foster a sense of community online. I know a lot of people are struggling, and I am too. Today's been a hectic day. My anxiety levels are through the roof with what's going on. I'm not sure what the future holds. And being isolated from everyone sort of compounds that issue. So online is a great opportunity for us to to sort of come together and be part of a community, but on our own, if that makes sense. And we want to sort of really push the idea of running alone, but together. So we're not telling people they need to go out and run in groups. We want people to keep running as long as they can, but we need to be responsible and send the responsible message of running alone, but together. And that's exactly why we've put together what we have put together. So I'm going to share my screen. We're calling it the Coach Parry City Series, and it's a series of virtual races that we want to share with you today. So this is the first one in a series. We don't know what the next one's going to be yet, but this is what we wanted to share with you today. It's a virtual race, and for those of you who don't know what a virtual race is, it's an opportunity for you to keep training the way you're training wherever you are in the world and experience something as part of a group doing the same thing. And we chose New York specifically because it's not a place where you're ordinarily going to get to run every single day, particularly downtown New York, through some of the places we're going to take you. And basically what it is, it's 100 kilometers or 62 miles, and we're giving you 4 weeks to do it in. So if you're running 25 kilometers a week, it'll take you 4 weeks. If you're running 100 Ks a week, it'll take you a week. But what we've done is we've put this together, and I'll share the link with you now. If you go to coachparry.com/city, that's coachparry.com/city. If somebody wouldn't mind just putting that into the comments for us, so that if you want to click through, you can, and you can have a squiz at it. But basically what it is, and just to explain, it's an opportunity for you to claim New York City, okay? We've mapped out a route. We're using a piece of software that is phenomenal, that allows you to sort of track yourself and people you're running with together, alone, if you know what I'm saying, but on Google Maps and also on Google Street View. So you can actually see the places you get to run. So let's say for this afternoon, you go for a 5-kilometer run. It uploads as you would normally onto whatever platform. If you're using Garmin or if you're using Polar or Strava, it then uploads and pulls directly into the system we're using, and it plots you on the map. So you can see where everybody is at any specific time. And obviously you get to see the sights and sort of explore the city, and a bit of a distraction, if I have to be honest. So there you go. You can definitely go and check that out. Alzina, thank you so much for popping that link in there, which is cool. And yeah, go and check that page out. We'd really appreciate it if you did. The cool thing is it connects with all apps through Strava. So if you're on Strava, this is great. You can just connect directly to Strava. If you don't connect to Strava, or if you are more comfortable uploading the distance and the time you're running automatically, you can pop it in yourself. You can pop it in manually, so that's cool as well. You don't have to be super tech savvy. And the nice thing is we've got a bit of a leaderboard going as well. We're not turning this into a race. I think we need to say that explicitly. It's not whoever comes first wins. We're not giving away any prizes, so bear that in mind. One thing we are going to do is we're going to foster that community. So we want to see where you're training alone together with us. So we're going to be running selfie competitions. If you take a photo while you're running, we are going to be, let me turn that back on quick. You may have seen Coach and myself wearing caps like this, and some of our other team members will be giving away a few of these, and they're not for sale, so they are pretty cool, limited editions. So yeah, that's the sort of stuff we're going to be doing. We are chatting to a couple of partners as well to share or to get some more prizes there. But from a platform perspective, what we are using, this is the platform. Once you've signed up, you'd get access to this, and this is the route. Okay, so it's going to be starting in Central Park. And you'll run right through Central Park. You'll see some of the sights and sounds there. And then you'll head through downtown Manhattan, through New York. You'll head up to Yankee Stadium, which is pretty cool. If you want to see that on Street View, it's amazing. You'll head out back through New York and see Trump Towers. If you want to, you can. You can have a squiz at Wall Street. We've gone past all the major tourist attractions in New York. Flushing Meadows, which is pretty cool as well, where they play the US Open tennis. And then you're also going to be crossing some of the most famous bridges that are in New York. Brooklyn Bridge, you'll be running through Manhattan, and you'll finish at the foot of the Statue of Liberty, 100 kilometers or 62 miles later. So that's what we're doing. We'd love for you to be a part of it. It starts this coming Monday, okay? You can sign up now. You can join Monday. We start. So I would suggest get in, get sort of familiar with the platform and get on it. And the good news is for the members of the Coach Parry Online Training Club, guys that are on the Coach Parry app, we are putting a discount together for you guys. If you go into the forums, I'll have that in there within the next sort of 20 or 30 minutes that you'll be able to use that. We just want to reward you for the loyalty that you've shown us, and we're putting a little bit of a discount together for you guys. So if you head to the forum, that's where you can get all of those sorts of things. We've also bundled it with a training plan, so you can get the entry as a standalone and be part of the virtual race, or you can grab yourself essentially a 12-week training plan. It's 3 months access to the Coach Parry Online Training Club, where you get access to all of our training programs, okay? So we understand that some people are not going to go and run Comrades now, but we want to urge you to keep training. And this is a great time to sort of increase your speed. So if you want to race a 5K or a 10K, or if you want to train for a marathon, whatever it is, we've got over 70 programs from 5K all the way through to ultra, and you can choose. And this is a great time to sort of keep ticking over, so that when things do settle down and races do start up again, you're not starting from scratch. And we want you to be part of it. So hopefully you love it. Let me find out in the comments, Lindsay, your thoughts. Let me throw it over to you, and let us know in the comments what you think. Is there something that you would love? Hopefully it is, because we are going ahead, and we'd love for you to be part of it.
Yeah, I mean, I jokingly said on Strava over the weekend that outside of our families right now, all we've got is running and Strava. So this essentially takes that to another level. Obviously, they aren't races per se, but as with everything in life, there is a little bit of a competitive element, because we can have a look and see how quickly we can get around. But it's just a little extra fun thing that when you wake up in the morning and you're maybe not having such a good Corona day, worrying about what's going to happen to you, your family, the world, that you can go, well, let me get out the door for an hour and clear my mind. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to be chipping away at Brad and Lindsay's challenge. Well, Brad's challenge actually in this instance. And at the end of it, you will get some recognition from us, and other cool, fun things that we'll do along the way. But as you said, you can also be talking to and engaging with people along the way. There will be people online that you see that are running a similar pace to you, so you can give them a fist bump online or a word of encouragement. Or if you're struggling, you can jump onto that community and say, oh, you know what, I really want to complete this challenge, but today I'm feeling really tired. And other people can jump on and tell you about their experiences and make you realize that what you're feeling is normal. And then today maybe you only get out and chip away 5Ks at the challenge. But that's really it. It's just giving us a little carrot that we can all work towards, as you said, running on our own, but together with our online community. And it's just a really good way to keep us training at a moderate intensity, staying healthy, improving our immune system, and doing the best we can in these trying times.
Yeah, Lindsay, if I can just add something there too, and I don't know if I'm the only one feeling this at the moment, but if you go onto social media, it is an absolute bloodbath. There's just so much, it's information overload, and I think that's probably adding to my anxiety, that I'm not feeling great about the world at the moment. And one thing that I love, and I've said this all along about the Coach Parry Online Training Club, and I'm sure I see a whole bunch of people in the comments who are part of our community, is the amazing thing about those forums is they are unbelievably positive. There's never any negative in those forums. And I'm hoping that by doing this, we can create a little corner of our own on the internet where we don't have to deal with this storm that's happening out there. So we want to try and keep it as positive as possible. There's not going to be 40 gazillion articles from 20 million different sources that you don't know where it's coming from. We're going to be encouraging each other to get out and run. If you want that info, this isn't the platform for you. You can get that on Facebook and Twitter and that sort of thing. But we want to keep this as positive as possible and keep people running and keep their mindset in a good place, because we're all struggling. That's what it boils down to. And the reason we've done this is we want to keep you and ourselves motivated, held accountable, and be part of something that is that can sort of almost take our minds off things a little bit and give us something to work towards. So that's it. CoachParry.com/city. Hopefully you'll join us. It starts on Monday. You can enter right now. and we look forward to having you part of that community. And yeah, thanks for your time today. Apologies again for the one or two little technical glitches at the start where we had to flick over to a different feed, but we seem to have got a ton of people on, which is amazing. And yeah, let us know in the comments if there's something you think we've missed out on and you need us to add. This week we'll be sending out a few more announcements with regards to what we've got planned. I mentioned the competition for some of the goodies and the swag that we've got if you've just joined us. These sorts of things. Coach Parry merchandise. We're going to chat to a couple other people as well along the way. So please do let us know. Hopefully you can join us. And yeah, just in a nutshell, Sarah saying, can you recap? You began speaking about the challenge. So yeah, Sarah, it's basically a virtual race, and this recording will be on. It's a virtual challenge where we can run together or run alone, but together. And I think that's what the hashtag is going to be. So we are definitely looking forward to it. And yeah, Lindsay, thanks for your time. And yeah, hopefully we'll see you guys in the virtual race in the Big Apple. I've never been to New York. Lindsay, you have.
I have, and I have raced through those streets, so I think it'll be fun to actually go and do it at a gentle jog this time.
Absolutely. All right. I've just been asked, how do we join? So the website to get to is coachparry.com/city. I'm popping it into the comments right now. You can click straight through there. So hashtag run alone together. That's what we're using. And hopefully we can see you guys on the insides. And yeah, we're looking forward to having you guys along for the run, so to speak. Thanks for your time. We'll chat soon. Take care of you. Be kind. And if you can't be kind, be Batman. But let's look out for each other. Cheers.